We are live. Hey, everybody. Hey, it's so great for all of you to be here. I've been, me and Ginger have been watching the chat and seeing you guys pop in, and it's every person, you know, it just makes us happy to see. So thank you for coming.
Love all the support. Thank you.
Yes, yes. And if you guys don't know, of course, this is a special chat. There's actually special readings, and I'm going to be reading for the first time live. And I have the most wonderful teacher to help me with this, who has been doing readings for a while. And so we have Ginger Faye here. So, yeah. I'm tickled to death you're on my channel. I thank you.
I'm so happy for you to help me out and invite me. I feel blessed. Thank you.
Well, I feel the opposite. I feel like you're helping me out. So, you know, and I'll tell you, I was a little bit nervous before coming on here. And then went into the back studio with Ginger, and she did the most wonderful meditation. And I just had kind of this peace come over me. And, you know, that's just a gift, I think, that she's been given. So I'm really looking forward to these questions and for you guys to get some live readings for us today. So first, and if you want to help me, of course.
Yeah, let's
Ginger,
say hello to everybody.
Yeah, let's say hello. That's what I was going to pull up. So we got Jackie in first. Hello, darling.
Thank you for modding, Jackie.
Yes, and Jackie's going to help us keep maybe the questions in order, if she doesn't mind. If you don't mind, Jackie, and who is asking the questions. Exactly. Yeah. And then we have
Ishi. My sister from another mister.
She told me that. I'm like, that's so cool. That's how Jackie and Nancy are for me. So, and then I don't know who this is. Oh, it's Sarah. I know who it was. Sarah, thank you, because I know you said you were thinking about coming in at 5. I don't know what happened, but thank you so much for coming early and being here with us as we start. Absolutely. And then we have.
Is Nancy here
yet? And Nancy's coming up, and before her we got Ange.
Hey, Ange.
Hi, Miss Canada right there. Thanks for being here, Ange.
There she is.
And there's our darling. Thank you, Nancy. All right, and I'm just scrolling. Donna Riedler is here. Hi, Donna.
Hey.
Thank you for coming. And you want to do it at the same time?
Dun, dun, dun. It's Tangy.
Hi, Tangy, and we'll do it at the same time. 1, 2, 3, boop. Oh, you didn't do it. Boop. Listening while doing stuff. Okay, no problem.
Love Tangy, yeah.
Right.
I still have to say that I've said this before, but if anybody's ever feeling a down and out day, go to Tangy's channel, Roma Biscotti, and look up Space Socks. It just brings joy to my heart every time. I love all her stuff, but that particular one with her little neighbor boy, it just brings smile and happiness to me. So I just wanted to give her a shout out if she hears me.
I'm going to have to look for that because I had not seen those yet. I've seen her videos, but not that one.
Yeah.
So we have Kim, and my voice is still going a little bit, guys, if you just bear with me, since I'm recovering still a little bit. So if I sound like I got a frog in my throat, that's why.
I want to confess the same thing. I'm getting over a horrible sinus infection. So I had a child at school the other day. Why does your voice sound like that? I can't.
Yeah, they're pretty wide open, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Kim from Moon Whisper is here. Hi, Kim. I'm glad you're here. And I think I saw this little sweet lady pop in, sneaking in.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Miss Renee.
We haven't met yet.
Oh, you never talked to?
I've seen her. I've seen her channel. Yes, I subscribed to her channel, but we haven't met yet.
Renee is wonderful. And while I'm thinking about it, for next week, on Sunday, I am doing a elemental type of video. It's going to be live, not video, but live, and we're going to have people from all 4 signs, and we're going to have air, water, earth, and help me up, I'm missing
I can't
one.
wait for that one.
Air,
Fire.
earth, fire, of course. And I'm sitting here staring at the fire right here. So our fire will be Renee, and then earth will be Nancy from A Crone's Intuition, and our air is going to be for the first time for a full live Jackie Jacaranda. So you guys don't want to miss that. It's going to be, I believe, 4:00 next Sunday, not tomorrow. Next Sunday. But I thank Renee so much for being our fire, and I think we're going to show like decks that are corresponding with our own signs. So she'll do like more of the fiery decks. Nancy will do more of the earthy decks.
I love it.
And Jackie the more airy decks, and I'm going to do the more watery. So.
Yes, I messaged Nancy and told her I was jealous of her foursome.
Oh yeah, yeah. I told Jackie about that too. I said, "Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know. We could have 2 waters. We'll think about it. We'll think about it." So, Lady D is here. I met her the other night on Tangi's channel, and we had an incredible reading that Tangi just thought that we needed to have together, which was really amazing. And then she started subscribing to my channel. So, thank you so much for being here. We have Mr. Richie.
Hey, Richard. How are you?
And oh my goodness, I don't know who this guy is.
Oh, I don't know him either.
Do you know who is like stalking us with a mustache?
The shade thing.
And like doing like this a lot.
Hey, Gerald.
Hi, Gerald. Yeah. I had to give you a hard time, or it just wouldn't be appropriate. So let's see. And my chat's jumping, so just bear with me a second here.
Mine's running behind, so.
Yes, thank you, Dawn. I'm really excited about it too. And yeah, I think we're all caught up with everyone here now. Make sure. Yep. All right. So the first thing I wanted to do is also, if you have a question, make sure you put it in caps for me, because I am using StreamYard and YouTube, but it would be better if we could do maybe caps. That would be probably best. Also, so Ginger is very. I just am very happy to have her here, because she not only when I talked to her and she came up with this, which was amazing, because I had already thought that I wanted to start doing tarot readings live, but I was so like shit nervous about it. And then she just, we were talking about what should be our live, and she's like, "Have you done any live readings?" I'm like, I guess we need to do that. That's because I've been thinking about it. So I thank you for that. You have a channel, and it's not got any videos up yet, right?
I've started the channel, but I haven't put any content on it yet. Life happens.
Yeah.
But my goal is possibly in October. It's my favorite month. I'm already feeling good vibrations coming in, so I'm hoping to start it by then.
It's only a month away. That's awesome.
My favorite.
Yeah. And Jackie, if she hasn't yet, she will be putting, there it is. Boom. She's on it.
Thank you, Jackie.
Yeah. So there's Ginger's channel. If you will, please go and subscribe to her, and, hit that notification so you know when her first video, would actually come out. And what kind of content do you think that you will be doing mostly?
Well, my intentions are first to do some collective readings, possibly pick a cards or stuff like that. And then maybe introduce tarot spreads. I get bored easy, so I like to try different spreads, and eventually do some live readings. And so this is good practice for me, and I think it's good to do readings with someone. It's good to feed off each other and stuff. So I would like to do some of that. And then it's called Tarot and Divine Musings. So it's a hidden path off of the Ginger Faye's Hidden Hollow of Divine Musings on Facebook. And so I would like to bring all kinds of, hi, plus Scott. So if we can hear me, what happened to Scott? He went off the hidden path. Here he comes.
Sorry.
He went down one of the hidden paths. Got lost.
And my the regular people who come to my lives know my internet. I live in the middle of nowhere near Deliverance, West Virginia, and it's just, it happens sometimes. Sorry about that, Ginger, to leave you all alone, but I knew
that's
you
all right.
could handle it. So I went out for a while just because.
So, yeah. I just want to just bring in some kind of magic into people's lives. Anything mystical, magical, divine and metaphysical. I want it to be just a plethora of magical things. So that's awesome. The intention.
That sounds awesome. And one thing that, and I even thought you had made up like the spreads, because in her, is it okay to say about your Facebook group?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, so I think Jackie already put the link in there, which is awesome, about where you can go to her Facebook group. And she has the most wonderful spreads. And I know you said they're not mine, but she still has a way of finding them. And it's great to, have different ways to learn, different ways to read. So I appreciate that. And I love going to her channel.
Well, Emerald Lotus Divination I use the most because they just speak to me the most. And then I, as an artist, love the artwork that she puts behind these spreads. And I always seem to find the spread that fits what I'm going through. But thankfully, synchronistically, the collective also is like, this is just what I needed. So I use her spreads the most. I've created a couple spreads of my own that I might repost, that I'll take a tarot card and make a reading.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'm like not good at that stuff at all. Like,
you haven't tried yet, have you?
Yeah, but I've gone off of certain ones and just found so much like inspiration. Sarah, for instance, did one that she came up with, and man, it was like a bowling ball hit me in the head. It was so deep, and sometimes that can happen when you're channeling the right way. So I love spreads. But,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So is there anything else you wanted to say about your channel or anything else before we get into the readings?
Just bear with me. I'm trying to get that. Let's go. I keep up making excuses. Wait, I got to do this first. Wait, my son's supposed to help me with the technical part, but it'll get there.
Thank you. Look at that. You've already got subscribers rolling in.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I do appreciate the love that I've received.
Boom, you got another one.
Oh, thank you.
You got Renee. And
see, now this will tell me to get my button gear and get going.
Here is Emerald. This is Emerald Lotus Divination for the spreads Ginger was talking about. So Anne just posted that link. Thank you.
She has a website, and you could just scroll and go through her spreads. There's a spread for everything. Everything.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Pop the cork, is she?
Yeah. Okay, so I don't see any questions. So you guys, please, if you help us out with those questions, anything. It can be a general. It can be anything you want it to be. If you want to go deep, we'll go deep. If you want to keep it light, and like I said, if you want it to be unicorns and rainbows shooting out my asshole, I can do that for you too.
All right, Deviant Moon, right?
Right. It kind of
why don't we start off with a collective reading then?
Okay, can I share something? A little bit of a surprise first?
I'm afraid.
You shouldn't be afraid at all. No, this is awesome. So Ginger does not know this, but I had already pre-planned which deck I was going to use, and then I kind of shied away from it, and then I went back to it as we were talking because I just felt really connected to it. She asked me, which one are you going to use? And I said, probably the black light. But that was a probably. What I will be using is when we talked together about this live a couple weeks ago, you told me about, I'm pretty sure it might be your soul. I know it's one of your go-to decks, and I bought it instantly, but I did not tell you
Mystic
because
Dreamer,
I wanted to show you. So I'm going to be reading from the Mystic Dreamer.
That's the first deck I actually studied off of. And it's
Yes,
Saturn.
yes,
Oh, if
yeah.
I hadn't torn my
Remember
room apart, I got new carpeting up here, and
that.
my first spread I ever created was off the Hermit card in that deck. It's got my favoriteest Hermit card ever in that deck.
Oh
And
yeah,
yeah,
I would have to. I'm still getting used to it, but
it's my
I'll have to look at
favorite.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love the
yeah.
moon card in this one. It's just
Oh,
beautiful.
it's just a beautiful deck. And I'm not much on photography decks, but I think she did a nice job on this. Um,
Yeah, absolutely. Just
Computer
like
generating
they're
the.
computer
Okay, so this
generated.
is the
I love it.
tower that I first learned that isn't of destruction. It's of a spiritual epiphany. And that's the
Oh, I love it.
the card that I learned the tower off of. And Barbara Moore is the author, and so she's just amazing. And so that's just my go-to meaning now for the tower, is just a spiritual epiphany.
Right.
In reverse,
Yeah.
it's more of an inner epiphany. But
Yeah, and I just recently started seeing this card as well as like being the lightning. Instead of
just
focusing on the
beautiful.
destruction, be
Exactly.
the lightning that is actually recreated. You might have to tear something down before you can build up something better.
Yes. Be the
So,
lightning. Be
yeah,
that
these are
lightning.
just beautiful cards. So there's the double.
Mm-hmm.
Just give you a couple because I
Yeah.
didn't know anything about this deck. And as soon as Ginger told me about it, I looked for a walkthrough about 5, 6 cards. Again, she didn't know this, but I was like immediately, boom, gonna get it for a reading. So I have been deceiving you a little bit, so I apologize, not knowing which deck I was going to go. But have been going back and forth. But as soon as we started talking, I knew I was going to do Mystic Dreamer.
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, I noticed Ishi has a question for you, Scott. Is there
Okay.
anything that you specialize in? Like I know Ginger
Hmm.
sometimes gets messages from the other side. Do you have a spiritual gift that you know of yet?
Yeah. So it was actually what I thought was going to be a hindrance to me. And I looked at as a kind of weakness, but it's actually my strength, and that's being a high empath. And I
It is a
can
blessing and a curse.
it is a blessing and a curse, but I've been trying to focus more on the blessing part
Mm-hmm.
and using it as a, kind of a powerful thing, because I can even be talking on the phone, getting ready to, call that next customer, and I can tell the energy before they even pick up. I can tell what kind of call it's going to be. I can tell what kind of mood they are in. And then I have to stop and not react to that, but I have to use that in a, in a good way. And I've
And it,
even taken on, like, I've taken on physical symptoms of other people just by being around them.
mm-hmm.
Um, there was a girl in chat the other day at work, and she was like, I have a headache, and all of a sudden my right temple started hurting. I'm like, it's in your right temple, isn't it? She's like, yeah. How did you know that?
Yeah.
I didn't answer her, but I told her, use some peppermint oil. I put some peppermint oil on mine. She
Mm-hmm.
put some on hers. She got better. So you can use that for, for good. That's a great question. Thank you.
Yes, yes. So that also lends me to think you're also a healer, if you don't know it yet.
You think?
Yeah. If you came up with that to tell her, you have a healing energy within you that, you know.
Thank you. I
And
appreciate
tarot
that.
is a healing tool as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Pamela's here. Hey Pamela, so
Hi,
glad you could
Pamela.
make it. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna read through some of these. Oh,
Okay, I
Richard
was looking at the
Boo. Richard Boo is
questions.
here. I don't know if you know Richard
Oh,
Boo.
okay. I do a
Um,
little bit. I believe he's in my Facebook group. I believe you are,
yeah.
Richard. But yeah, I've seen him more on Facebook. But
Mhm.
somebody said hi, Richard, and I thought they were referring to Richie. So now we have two.
Um,
Awesome. So glad you're here.
yeah, he came around at a time where I was getting awful lot of friend requests that I started getting a little suspicious of, but he said thank you for accepting his.
Right. All right, so I'm looking
Oh,
back. I'm trying to
okay.
find the first question.
Yeah.
If we do skip you, I do
Jackie?
apologize.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think, and you can help me out.
Yeah, I'm gonna
If you
have
can see there,
to. I saw
Ginger.
I saw Jackie, but I think
I
someone.
think there's one right before that. It's
Yeah.
Ange, I believe. I believe this is the first question.
Okay. Which of my
Okay,
guys
Mel's
want
here
to
also.
go?
Hey, Mel, thank you for coming. I really appreciate you being so supportive. She comes to all my lives. She's just,
Oh.
yeah, very loyal. New to not new to tarot. She knows tarot like the back of her hand, but she just started her channel as well not long ago.
Okay,
All right.
Sarah also wanted one, so we'll do Sarah next.
Okay, yes, definitely.
Okay.
So, what do my guides want me to know right now? And this is from Ange.
Ange would like to know.
Should we leave the comment up, Ginger, or go ahead and take it down?
I
Or should
don't
it be
mind
better
leaving
to
it
see the
up.
cards?
No. Oh yeah, once we put the cards up, yeah. Okay, so Ange
Okay.
would like to know what her guides.
So Ginger's going to go first and draw, I believe, 2 cards, and then I'm going to go and draw 2 cards, and then we're going to do a bonus for you guys. Right. Take it away when you're ready.
Okay, so my first card is the Three of Cups. I'm using the Mystic Masters Tarot. The colors are just amazing. The artwork's amazing. And I just get such deep messages from this. So right away, it's just, we know Three of Cups is about celebrating, being around like-minded people and stuff. But to me, I'm getting this image because just from these magical plates, I get the feeling that you are surrounded by your guides, and they want you to know, to call upon them for their guidance, and because they're always willing to help us. They just need to be asked to do so, because they can help guide you, but in my understanding, they won't do things for you, but they do want to be asked, and they do want the communication between them. So drive down the road talking to yourself, as people may think you're doing. But this is just telling me your guides are with you, and they want you to celebrate life a little bit more. Ask love and light into your heart, and be around people that bring you up and bring you that joy and bring up your vibrational energy, and that'll be so helpful for you. And your second card it's a Three of Swords.
Oh,
So
2 3s.
So you're coming from a place of maybe a little bit of a disappointment or something like that. But again, if you call upon your guides to ask for their help in getting your vibrational energy up to move past this. But the Three of Swords is always also, the swords are of the mind and the air, and 3 is of growth. So if you can recognize a lesson in what you're have gone through or going through, that will help you move forward. And see, she is carrying her own staff, like her own, arrow. So look at it, it's a giant arrow, is what it is. She is control. She is holding her heart in her hand. She is in control of her heart, and she's not going to let anybody come between her and her heart. She's going to fight for what she feels is important for her. And she has angel wings too. So you yourself, Ange, are a divine being, and you need to recognize that within yourself, and invite the divine energies into your life. And that's going to be so helpful for you in any endeavor you go into. And that's about what I'm getting from right now. If that helps and resonates with you, I hope.
Okay, so I also pulled from the tarot. I don't know if I even mentioned which deck this is. It's a tarot of mystical moments. Is that right? No, the
Mystic Dreamer.
Mystic Dreamer. Excuse me. Yes. So going right off that 3 of Swords, we get a 6 of Swords.
Oh, see?
And that's beautiful for me. It just says that your guides are telling you you're on the right path, and you're going to go to the right place when you need to, because you're going to have that guidance from them. So tap into that guidance, tap into that that inner self, and they will show you which way to go. And it'll be just like an open sea of water, and you'll know exactly. It's like, to me, it's almost like this might be an angel, this might be your guide here, and she's going to do this for you. She's going to get you from one side to the other, and I think that's what she wants you to know right now.
That's just such a perfect segue.
And then the second one I got is the Knight of Swords. So this tells me it might be something that's going to happen pretty soon, quickly, but it's going to be positive, definitely positive in nature, and maybe change the way you're thinking about a certain situation. Your guides are going to help you to change that. I don't think there's a lot that you need to do except for trust. And you're going to get, to where you're going, and your mind is going to, know you're going to have the right thoughts to bring you there.
Absolutely. You're in charge.
So I'm doing a little special thing. I have a deck here that I use. It's the reality check deck, and Angela's is still through you. So, but it has a separate little suit here, and it's the shadow suit. So I'm going to give you an option. We can do a shadow card, and there are 2 rainbow cards in there too. I just realized. So you may get a rainbow card. So choose the shadow. I can pop you out a unicorn, or I can pop you out a divine animal from the Stacey DeMarco deck. So, Ange, let me know what you would like to do.
For anybody who doesn't know about shadow and shadow work, shadow is just hidden information that needs to be brought forth.
Right. And I think Jackie's keeping us in order here. Thank you, Jackie. And I'm just waiting for Ange here.
Yeah.
Tell me
She's
which
been
one
really
she wants.
focusing and using her inner guidance lately, yes. And she says reading spot on. She said shadow. She would like
she did say
card.
shadow. Awesome. Okay. So I'm just going to pull one of these. Like I said, you could get a rainbow. I don't know. And one's wanting to come out right now. You got a shadow. You've got the 4 of shadows. And it says disbelief. Oh, excuse my voice here again. Disbelief is the negativity you keep repeating. So maybe you need to believe more in yourself. Believe more in yourself. Believe more in your guides. You're asking about your guides. Believe more in them, and look to them to find that positive thing that will come to you naturally when you tap in there. I hope that resonates.
Yeah, absolutely. I started reading and lost exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, I was trying to find out.
You have the support, not only from your guides, but you have the support for the community as well. We love you, and any of us, I'm sure, will be happy to say, message us at any time you want someone to talk to, and we're all here for you.
And Angie should know that for me as well. And if you don't, yes, sister, you can. So Angie's my adopted little sister as well. I have a lot of them.
And she's always had wonderful things to say after my little lives and stuff like that.
Yes.
So Sarah was next, but I think it was a general.
Okay.
Here it is. Yeah, just feel would like a general reading.
Okay.
And feel free to go deep with it, she says.
And if you want to, okay, Jackie, I see you right now. Thank you. So we got an order here. Sarah. So you said Sarah's was general, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Should I go first, or you want to go first?
You want to try?
Sure.
Okay. You're doing great, by the way. And Ishi says so. So if Ishi says so, it's law.
It's like
it's law.
It's there. Okay, I gotcha. I had to come out right away. Okay. So your first card. What? Okay, so are you and Ange connected somehow here? We got the 6 of Swords again. So it tells me that you may be. This is showing me something different though than what I got out of Angie's Six of Swords. It's showing me that I believe there's something you need to move maybe away from. Did I miss something, Ginger?
No, I was wondering if I was being too loud.
Oh no, I hope I'm not being too loud. Let me know.
No,
if
I was
am.
shuffling and it sounded really loud to me.
No, I love the sound of shuffling. But anyway, yes, Sarah, what I'm getting is you may be needing to move from one situation to another for your benefit. That's what this card is telling me for you. So it's a totally different, kind of message than what I got from Ange. And also, I'm looking at the moon in this one. So even though it's airy, it could be something, with feelings that maybe it's an emotional place you're at that I think Spirit wants you to move to the other side, possibly. And then the second
Not
one,
passing.
Not passing the
not in passing way. You said
no.
Other side.
Didn't mean that. No. Thank you, Ginger.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
No, and in fact, it showed. They have showed me exactly what it means. It means you need to get into that meditative state. Change your perspective, right? Get a new perspective. Maybe spend some alone time, and just really develop, what you need to maybe move from, and maybe something new is on the horizon. I'm thinking for you, that's going to be awesome. So
I'm going to agree because it's perfect that you went first this time. And if you notice, in both those cards are water. So
yes,
and you, Sarah, are above the tide, so you're not in the tumultuous waters. You're gliding across the water, because I got the Victory card.
Oh wow,
the Six of Wands.
That's awesome.
And so in doing what Scott is suggesting, believing that believing that you are coming away from hard times, once you calm and get that new perspective, you're going to be able to tackle anything and be above anything. But you're also going to be recognized by your peers in doing so. So I'm not sure about your situation, but you're going to gain some either recognition for this accomplishment, or it's just that you got that support from your peers and your loved ones and those who believe in you. You got that support, and you got the Sun card. So you can't get much better than that. So you're headed to a happy place. If you're not there now, you're heading for that. And so just hang in there, pun intended from that hangman. Hang in there from whatever you're going through, but look at him. It's like he's looking in the, I can't see backwards. It's like he's looking in the mirror, seeing himself as that divine being that you are. And if you don't know you are, get to know you are, because I'm learning that we're all divine master beings. And once we get in touch with that inner self of ours and communicate with our guides, it frees up so much of what blocks us, and it helps us go through life a little more fluently. And again, we would get into that Six of Swords that you just got, fluid motion. So just believe in yourself, hang in there for whatever you're going through, and all is happy. I love that. You got a bonus card for her?
I do. Andrew, or I'm sorry, Sarah, would you like a shadow? Would you like a unicorn? Or would you like a divine animal? And I think, Jackie, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe Lady D's next, and then you, and then Donna, Mel, and Pamela. Awesome.
We got a woolly hermit eating greasy chicken over here.
Well, we love it that way in the South, don't we?
Okay, why do I owe Ishi cake? Somehow I owe Ishi cake. Sarah, I hope that is resonating with you so far. And I just happened to notice if it has anything to do with your writing.
Divine animal.
I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Oh, speaking of divine animals, I just now realized that there's a lion in this picture.
There is a lion in there.
So I'm going to just laugh if you pull a lion.
That just tells me that you have that strength inside you already.
Absolutely.
You know, in fact, me and Ginger were talking about that card a little bit, weren't we, before we came on? So it's definitely, I think that card, yeah. Who
Yeah.
knows what's coming out? Two are coming out for you, so we'll just do two.
Yeah.
So you get two divine animals. Your first one is, peregrine falcon, and it says observation.
I love falcons.
So look how intense, like, this bird is looking down into maybe the action that you need to take, but
That's an energetic
maybe observing,
card.
maybe observing that first with, your full potential, observing, what you need to change, what you need to go forward to, that you're going to get to that victory. And also, the Six of Wands is about fire and victory, and you have kind of a fiery background here. If that, and I know she's a fire sign. I know
Oh,
she's a
okay.
fire sign. I
Oh, that's
forgot which
perfect.
one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's awesome. And then you get beauty. This came out with it, and it's the swan. So you get the swan with beauty. Look how her eyes are covered there. So it's like she's blind and she almost knows that the beauty is there within herself, but she's kind of blind to it. I think you should look into seeing how beautiful you really are as a person on the inside and out, and that will propel you towards just, whatever you want, whatever you're looking for in life. And I think I saw you were looking for a new job. Maybe this is what I think she put that in the comments.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, know that you got this already. You got
Absolutely.
this.
Yeah, this job you're going to get then is probably about gaining recognition. But if you're also wondering about your writing, unless I read that wrong, oh, maybe it's because it says SO1 is rock and writing.
Yeah.
It's going to gain recognition. Okay.
Thank you, Sarah. Yeah. Okay, so I believe that Lady D maybe. No, Jackie's next. Jackie, correct me if I'm wrong. I think you wanted a general, but I could be wrong. I'm trying to keep up here. Let me go over here. Sarah is next. So we got Sarah. Thank you. She says we were both awesome.
Thank you. I know Ishi wants a reading too in there somewhere.
I'm pretty sure Jackie is next. I'm just trying to remember if it's a general or yes, please, Scott. Okay, so I guess we'll just do a general. And Ginger, would you like to go first?
Okay. Sweet Jackie. Jackie has just such wonderful energy. Anyway, so a message for Jackie, please.
Jackie does have wonderful energy. She's an infectious energy.
She's always been so supportive, and I just appreciate all of you guys for your support.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. All right, so my first card for Jackie is Six of Coins.
Oh, cool.
Okay. So this woman, she's carrying her bounty, and she's more than willing to share what she has. But it's also about an exchange of energy as well. So, Jackie, I just by seeing you in all the lives, I can just tell what a giving, loving person you are. And just please be mindful of how much you give, that you don't deplete yourself in your giving. And even though we give without expecting anything back, we do kind of need some sort of exchange of energy to help replenish our soul and our spirit. So please just and I'm sure you already are. People love you. Just make sure you're surrounding yourself with people who just admire you and respect you. And but yes, keep up that loving, giving heart. And then the next card I have for her is the Seven of Cups.
Oh, wow.
So it seems like you have a lot of ideas, a lot of imagination going on around you, and it might be divinely guided. I have here, I don't know if you can see them in this picture, but it's like
Yeah, I
cherubs
can.
blowing.
Are they
Sorry,
blowing wind or what is that?
blowing wind.
That does sound right. I think that means, yeah, that it didn't mean that.
To me, yes, it's like
Point here.
it's like you're having some. I don't even know if you are a. You can receive messages from your guides. I don't know if you can, or it's just open yourself up to receiving the guidance, but it's like they're whispering in your ear all these ideas that you have. And just remember to, let's not put ourselves in that analysis paralysis state that some of us are guilty of. If you have a lot that you want to do, that you aspire to do, pick one or two at a time, master those before you move on to the next. But it just seems like you're just so full of just wonderful energy around you, and you want to just fill everybody's cups. Again, just a couple at a time, and remember to keep replenishing your own cup as you're helping. But it's just keep on with your wishing and your manifestations, because that's what I see here is you're doing a lot of manifesting right now, and just keep up that positive energy in your heart, and those desires you have will come to be.
So one word stuck out for me, and I know Jackie was in the live this morning with Mitch, knows all about manifesting. You said manifesting. So that is right where I'm going here.
Oh, perfect.
The Ace of Pentacles was the first card I pulled for you, Jackie. So this one just tells me that,
I love that card.
going back to what Ginger was saying about you need to make sure that you're replenishing your energy, and when you do, make sure that you're going, this is kind of the beginning, right? So going back to your roots, going back to, there's a gate back here too. There's rocks, there's a flower on there on the top. It's all about connecting to the earth, I think.
Creating your own sanctuary.
Creating a sanctuary, absolutely. And look right here, you've got a gate. And Ginger says something very, very, very interesting to me from one of her cards. She said you don't even have to open the door. It's already open. Look at that. It's already open. So there's a door of opportunity maybe for you. Just open the door and go through. And then we have our stalker card of the day, which is the strength. So I think this applies to Jackie in so many ways, because knowing her and being honored to be her friend, this is one of the strongest individuals I know of. Just make sure you are replenishing yourself. Don't let other people get you down. Keep the high energy. Do what you need to find your inner peace, your inner strength. And I think it just shows through you. You're a badass lady, and I don't think you need to change anything. So for just be more. Make sure you are getting what you're giving. I do see that really strongly, as Ginger pointed out. Would you like a divine animal, a shadow, or a unicorn? Let's see what we got here. And go ahead, Ginger.
Cherub Magician is Renee, or
Renee, yes.
Renee says that it's funny because the moon was in Leo. We just had the moon in Leo, so it's funny that it's the stalker card of the day.
Oh, that is. I see that now here too. Yeah, Renee, thank you for telling us that. I had no idea.
That's funny.
Hey, waiting for Jackie to see what kind of card she wants here. Oh, animal. Animal. Okay. We'll get a divine animal. And this, in case, I've got it somewhere here, guys. In case you like this deck, this is from the Divine Animal Oracles by Stacy DeMarco. It's awesome. Anything by Stacy DeMarco is just beautiful and
It
awesome.
is.
So let's pull you a spirit animal or a divine animal. One fell out, and I was envisioning Jackie as it fell out. Oh, there's two fell out. You get two. Peacock, prosperity. So you got, and look here with the Ace of Pentacles. This lines up perfect, doesn't it? There's something coming your way that's going to be awesome. This prosperity is coming your way. That's what the word is. I don't know if you can see it. Peacock means prosperity.
That's a beautiful card.
Yes, it is. And I don't know if you can also see the third eye on her that I just noticed. If I'm pointing right, we've got a third eye there. So coming from maybe more the meditative state, you're going to be able to get there.
Jackie,
then,
are you an intuitive that I don't know about? Seems like I'm getting a lot of hits of you being an intuitive, whether you know it or not.
I think she is. Knowing Jackie a little, I do. I'm not sure she knows it yet.
Some of us don't.
And this is perfect for you, Jackie. This is so perfect. You got the goat card. And when I think of goat, I don't think of something bad or, a stubborn. I think greatest of all time.
Especially with that kind of goat.
Greatest of all kind. Yeah, look how big and massive he is. And it says reliability. So I know Jackie is so reliable. But again, it's just hitting me really hard. You need to make sure that you're replenishing your energy.
And the fact that it's a white goat for me is all about spiritual purity.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. He's massive in that picture.
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
All right. Let's see who is next.
That resonated, Jackie.
Yes, me too, Jackie. Let us know.
All right. I'm lost. Was it Donna next?
I'm lost too. I'm the one supposed to be keeping track.
Michelle, who was my sister from another mister who lived next door to me and had the nerve to move to California, but might be coming back.
Is she in here? Is Michelle here?
Yeah, her name's Michelle. Jillian here. Gillian.
Hey, Michelle. Welcome. I don't think you've been to one of my lives, so thank you for coming.
She's one of my besties for like 15 years, and her son and my son, I swear, looked like they're meant to be brothers. They just looked so much alike when they were growing up. So her son was also considered my son, and I called him my son from another mom.
That's awesome. So I'm just looking through here to see who's next.
I believe, was it Donna? I think Donna. Yeah, Donna wanted a general.
Okay. I'm not sure.
I think and I know Ishi is there somewhere.
Ishi, okay. I've got Ishi's question
Lady
first,
D,
am I right?
Jackie, Donna. So we missed Lady D. And
okay. Sorry, Lady D. I'm
can you put
back
your
up.
Put your question back in because we can't find it.
Yeah, Lady D, would you mind doing that for me? Put that in and with the caps so I can see it. I'm going to wait for you. Next is Lady D, Jackie says. Mm-hmm. All right. Jackie, thank you for keeping us on track.
She's the world's best moderator.
Oh, and Michelle says, I'll be back. I love this. You two are so amazing and so sweet. Thank you.
She's always been one of my biggest support systems. Lady D, what was your question? Was that general, I think? I think she wanted a general. Should I look for another job? Oh. One of those questions.
I'm going to let you lead with this one.
All right.
Sit back here and think.
Lady D is just, I think, wanting to leave her job. So, because we can't really do yes or no's, what is the energy around Lady D leaving her current job? What are the energies? What do we need to know to guide her when the timing is right? A jumper. don't always read jumpers, but I'll read this one because it says Ace of Wands.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So look for a door of opportunity, and if it opens, do not hesitate to go through it. That's what a new path is opening for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, and by the looks of this card, it'll be kind of like a partnership type of a deal. So it might be you hearing it from a friend, and let's see what this next one is. And then you've got 4 of Wands. So,
Oh my God.
yeah. So it's all
behind you.
about stability here for you. So make sure you consider all your options. But it does look like there might be an opportunity to come. You're killing me there. What do you want to say, Scott? Say it.
No, go ahead. I want you to finish, because
absolutely. Go
you know
ahead.
how you were talking about eventually we'll probably fall in sync.
All
Girl, when you
right.
see my 2 cards,
Oh my
girl,
gosh, I know it's already been happening.
it has.
So
It's good.
so I love it. So I don't mean to make anybody dizzy.
Wow.
So the Ace of Wands is just an opening, a pathway, a new pathway opening for you. So if you really tune in, I know I keep speaking about spirituality and stuff, but I just think if more of us tune in to our guides and ask for their guidance, ask your guides to help you recognize that door of opportunity when it opens for you. And if it feels right, then don't hesitate. But I just see someone helping you with this decision, perhaps, or somebody like enticing you. Like, so make the move if it feels right to you, and ask your guides for help with that. And it looks like it'd be something you'd really love to do.
Yep. Okay. So you ready for mine?
Mm-hmm.
And I even pulled these as you were pulling yours, actually. Mm-hmm. So we got the Page of Wands. So this is your 3rd wand. This tells me somebody who is learning something new.
Mm-hmm. So it's a new endeavor.
I mean, I'm not one to say yes or no cards either, but if there ever was probably a yes or no, this might be it. And then your 4th card, boom, you've got the 2 of Wands. So I'm saying, how did we get in sync like this?
4
you
wands.
Have 4 wands, so that means a new action, right? With that Ace, with that Page, learning, the Ace, something new is going to happen. And maybe it's just with your own job. It could be, that you're going to get promoted, something like that, but something. And it looks like you need to think about this a little bit before you make that decision as well, and plan a little bit. But it looks like it's going in the right direction. And I think probably what your answer is already. So
and it's through this deck that I learned that particular 2 of Wands is very much use your intuition when making these decisions.
Yes.
So go on that. Yes. Oh my God, this feels right. But any kind of indication that it's not the right path yet. But I see just good things happening. So keep open and aware.
Yes. Yeah. And look how you said open. Look how the that box is open.
Oh,
I don't know if you even were thinking about that when you said that.
No, I didn't see it.
So that's definitely be open. Maybe open something, open a door.
So I like this.
Lady D, would you like a spirit animal? Would you like a shadow card? Or would you like a unicorn popping out my asshole? Which nobody has wanted to do that yet. I wonder why. But anyway, they're beautiful cards. I just, I just have to
find it here. Hang on.
That's sweet. My gut feeling says to leave. Yeah. Well, I think the gut's usually right, but that's my.
But you have to wait for that perfect opportunity.
Exactly. Not making a rash decision, but that 2 of Wands is saying, make sure you are planning on it a little bit there. She wants a unicorn. Yay.
Woohoo.
All right. So if none of you have seen this deck, this is probably my favorite Oracle deck that I have, and is the Oracle of the Unicorns. And I never thought
Oh, no, that's not the one I thought.
I never thought I would be a unicorn person, but this I love. I just love, 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 love. And it's by Cordelia Francesca Brabs. You can get it on Amazon for pretty cheap. Yeah, but that's what we're gonna pull for you today, Lady D. Let's see which unicorn you get. These cards are just stunning. They're so stunning. Not feeling one yet.
After live, I have to show you my unicorn deck. I love it.
I'm gonna put it over the flame here too. Yes, please. I'm not getting anything yet. And one just came out right when I said that.
Magic.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you got discernment.
Ooh. That's that
How
two of
about-
wands.
That's your 2 of Wands. So that's, yeah. So, yeah, probably, maybe with the yes card, but you still have to use the discernment. And it says, I don't know if you can see this, all is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret.
Now, I've been told that recently. You have a lot of ideas, you have your dreams, but keep them a secret so you don't have other people's expectations of you clouding your judgment.
Right.
Or trying to curse you. But you do want to, if you know somebody's going to support you, then that's the exception to that rule. I hope that helps, Lady D.
Yes, I hope that resonates. Ben's here. Hey, Ben. I said
Hi,
a couple
Ben.
of hellos. I'm waving to you guys.
Yeah.
Sorry if I didn't get to
Jezebel's
say
here.
hi.
I wanted to say hi. So,
Jen,
Scott,
Jen, which Jen?
I should have messaged Jen from down under.
Oh, I didn't see a Jen come in. I thought you said Jen was here.
Oh, no. Oh, Jezebel, I said. Jezebel.
Oh, Jezebel. Yes. Hey, Jezebel. Glad you're here. All right. So next, let's see.
Well, let me first say, Scott, every time you
Yes, ma'am.
talk about fire out your ass, I just got Triumphe della Luna.
Guys, I wish I could, expand her, but I don't know how to do that yet. There is literally fire and a face coming out of this fool's ass.
Every time you
my
say
God.
that, I was like...
That's hysterical. I love the Deviant Moon.
This is the Triumphe della Luna, and
Oh,
I just got it, and it's just an amazing little deck.
I have the paradoxal blue of that one.
Oh, do you?
I do, yes.
That purple one looks interesting.
So I know Jackie said that Donna was next, but I don't know what question it was. So
Okay.
can you maybe help me with the question, or let me know if it's general?
Donna, shoot it in real quick, and then it'll be easier for us to catch it.
Yeah, Lady D has got hers, Donna. Yeah, she's good, I hope.
General.
I hope it
She would like a
resonated with you there.
general.
Okay.
Hey, Candy's all here.
Candy's here?
Candy's here.
Yes, she is. All right. Hello,
Yes,
my
sip,
lovely.
sip,
I'm so glad
everyone.
you made it. Oh, yeah, let's do a sip.
My sinus medicine's getting me dry now.
Jackie knows when I need. She probably heard my throat. She's like, sip.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. And Diane just got here.
Hey, Diane.
Hey.
Glad you're here.
I can't say enough. The support from this community, not just for me, but for every one of us in this community, it's just friends. Ishi and I were talking about this. I was talking about the Ethernet and the ethereal friends that have become just like brothers and sisters. And it's just an amazing community. I love you all.
I do too. I don't know what I would have done the past couple of months with a lot of you, most of you, all of you, but it's just been amazing, to enter this community just a few months ago and feel like I have a whole different family, a whole different group of people supporting me, loving me.
Okay. Are you going?
I don't want
first?
to
You
get.
me
I don't want to
go
get
first?
emotional, so I'm just
I
going to
know,
go.
right?
You want me to go?
Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
All
Yeah, and a
right.
bunch
This
of
is
cards just
awesome.
fell on the floor. I have the dropsies like Jen. They balance tarot. And this is interesting. All right. Where'd it go? There we go. That's interesting. All right.
Thank you, Jackie, for showing up my cat.
So, Donna, you have several cards here. So, what I'd like to do is just kind of pull them up in front of me and then just pick one, but I'm not going to look. We're going to go with this one. And your second one was peeking out too. So, I don't know.
I can't hear you. You put yourself on mute.
Oh, no. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. What all did you not hear? Anything?
Much of it.
That's okay. That's okay. So what happened is when I was shuffling for Donna, I had about 6, 7 cards come out. And then I just fanned them open, and I usually just pull one. There was one that was already out, and then the second one came out with it. But I don't even know what they are yet. But the other, I believe it was last night, I was showing someone, one of the newer Etsy decks I think I got. And I'm like, this is so weird. There's confetti or something, flying out of these cards. And when I went to pick, and that was another deck, but when I went to pick up these cards, I found this pink confetti.
Oh.
I don't know what that would mean to you, Donna, but I think that might be a special sign for you.
It's a girl.
I don't know. But it was significant enough for me to want to pick it up and show it to you. Maybe this might not ring a bell now, maybe later on, but I wanted to show that to you. All right, and we have we got another stalker card here. We got the Hanged Man. So, and this was general, correct, Ginger?
Yes.
To keep me on track. On track. Okay.
Thank you, Ben. I'll get it up soon.
Yes, thank you, Ben.
With all this wonderful support, I'm shooting for October.
That's awesome. It's not that long.
Oh.
And if you need any help, I'm here.
Thank you.
I know so many people will be there for you.
Yeah.
So you have no worries because you're a natural. You're awesome. So.
Okay, Donna doesn't want babies right now.
No, Ginger,
grandchildren. Okay. You're expecting a grand. Oh, maybe you're going to get news of a grandchild. Maybe.
So I got the Hanged Man. This general, maybe depending on what the second card is, I think I need to look at the second card too at the same time. Yeah, we got the 7 of Pentacles. So this is all about waiting and kind of finding your place, right? Kind of this is the waiting card, but this is like changing your perspective. But they both, and this just came to me, Simon actually was showing the Tarot of the Abyss on his channel, Hermes Cave, and he did a great explanation for the 7 of Pentacles, and it was, this is the power of now.
Bye. Janji's leaving us in her shape.
Bye, Janji.
Galactic blessings to you, my friend.
I'm all over the place. Yeah, sorry to say, space travels, safe travels. Yes,
space travels.
But what his definition was the power of now. Eckhart Tolle is an awesome person who has done. He's just a genius, I think, and he's still going in his 70s. And the knowledge of this man, if you've never read any of his books, he has the power of now. And Simon called, kind of said this is like the power of now card. So don't worry about the future, because guess what? It hasn't happened yet. But also don't cling to the past, because you can't change that. Be in that now moment, and I think that is going to be when you find what you're looking for. And maybe that's something that Ginger, I'm thinking, might be pulling out. So I'm going to leave it to you.
Yeah, sometimes our challenges are the universe's way of saying it's time to take pause, assess your, just do an assessment. And okay, what lessons have you learned, and what can you bring forward, and leave behind what you don't need. Bye, Sarah. And I think once you have a clear state of mind and thinking, you've cleared your energy to get ready for something new coming your way. This is the Page of Coins.
Yeah.
I pulled that for Scott earlier.
You did.
Coins are about resources, but resources is not just money. It's about energy, time and energy. So with his Hangman, I'm saying you need to reserve your energy to for when it's time to make that move forward on that new path, that you are going to be ready for it. And you are going to collect all the knowledge you need for it, because you got the King of Coins coming up. So to me, he's holding this big old grapes. That's an abundant grape. That's a big old grape bunch. The King of Coins for me, he's all about remaining humble within his successes. And he's always going to have his doors open for you. Sacred pause. See, we were talking about sacred pause. Yeah. It's very important when we go through our challenges to take that pause. And that way we don't get drawn up in the in the dramas of life, and then expending our energies in unuseful spaces. So this is all about, for me, is gathering your energy and yeah, he's got a big old grapes.
I saw that. I forgot who said that. Oh, Michelle did.
Michelle did. That's my friend. But anyways, when you take your sacred pause, you're regaining that inner energy you need to move forward. And when you do, move forward in a humble manner. Stay true to your roots. Stay true to your heart. And the abundance will come to you. And you'll be provided with everything you need as you move forward. I'm trying to look in this picture for some more. He's there's water in the other picture too. So if you can go near water and meditate near water, I think that will help clear you. I'm not sure if that helps you.
And the Hangman is a Cancer sign, so that's water as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Donna, would you like a shadow card or a divine animal, or would you like a unicorn? Ben says, oh, wow, they were big grapes. Yeah, but they were not attached. So I don't know what that's about. But I wouldn't want to even go down that rabbit hole right now.
Holding his masculinity for all to see. I am king. I am.
Oh, look at this. I have a stream in my backyard. Look at that.
Oh, go in that stream. If you can go in barefoot, that'd be even better. And again, I'm going to tell everybody every day, ask for divine guidance. Ask for your guides. They're there to help you. She wants a shadow.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Donna, I'm going to pick this one. Yeah. No, this one beside it. I try to go with my second, because that usually is the right one. I don't know why. It's just a weird thing for me that there's two at the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're the only one standing in your way, darling.
Uh-oh.
You're the only one. So maybe about that perspective. And look up here. We've got another dot. I don't know if it means anything. Yeah. If it will mean anything to you. Could that be a third eye? What is that? I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with this deck enough to know. Maybe Ginger can give me. What do you think the sign could be?
It's almost a yin and yang thing. Yin and
balance.
Yang thing. Balance of your feminine masculinities. But I was also thinking about this Page of Sword, learning something new finding a new something to bring joy to your life. But as I was telling Scott earlier, this skull in the bottom makes me think that you have ancestors helping you. And if you can just tune in, you're going to be divinely guided in whatever you're doing.
Yeah. Someone just told me to show that to you again.
Yeah.
There you go.
The water.
Okay, so Jackie, thank you for telling me that Mel is next, but I do not know what Mel's question is.
I didn't see.
I will search.
I don't know who Mel is. Mel, if you're still here, put your question back.
Oh, okay. She says, I see at the bottom. Here we go. I'll put it up for you. Message from Twin Bro, please. He passed Mel? 2 years ago. That is Mel. Woolly Hermit. Okay. Yes.
Let me excuse myself and get a different deck for that one.
Okay. And I'm going to let Ginger start with this one, too. Yeah. I love how she just felt that she needed to go to another deck. Love that.
I'm all twisted. Okay. So that's challenging us because that's a mediumship question.
Yeah.
So if you can bear with me, Scott, let's take a deep breath and ask for Mel's guides to guide brother to us for a message, please. Please and thank you. I'm already getting emotion here.
Ginger, I'm still listening. I just want you to know I'm still here, but I've been called to find one too, so I'm going to look for it real quick while you do that. But yeah. I'm right here with you.
Absolutely. He's ignoring me. I know it. Mel, what's a question? Brother, please and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's see if this catching off guard doing something like this. Okay. So, of course, it's hard to ask questions when we're not on a live thing. So, if this message is from Mel's brother, it's all about being grounded and being earth. If he enjoyed being out in nature and having a love for life and wanting to provide for others and always having special treasures tucked away. And he's, I guess I should show.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Yeah. So if you, the good tarot, I love this deck. I do that for mediumship readings.
Yeah,
this wolf here tells me that he's with you, and he's helping. He's one of your guardians, and he is there when you need strength, when you need inner strength. He's there for you. And sorry, I'm getting emotional here. I'm glad this card's in front of my face. It's like you meant everything to him as well. It's you miss him so much. He was the world to you as much as you were the world to him. And he wishes that it's like the world is yours to go out there and create your own abundance, your own life, your own happiness. You have guidance from your angels, always there for you. If you just call upon him, you will feel him. Ask him to be there, and ask for a sign from him that you know it's him that is with you right now. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful, Candy. Yeah. And that wolf, I'm going to go for, anyways, this, when you need him, he's there for you. He's your strength for you. Call upon him. I've just lost what I was going to say. The communication is there. You might not be able to hear him, but he can hear you. And if you keep trying, that communication will happen in ways of a certain feeling. When he's around, you're going to recognize that feeling, and you will know it's him, and he's with you. And I'm looking up the wolf totem real quick, but it doesn't happen to be in this book. Oh, there we are. Okay. Okay, a message here. Release your past and start a new journey. You're a teacher and you help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power, and it's your sacred power. You have love that endures. Strength and willpower are yours, and he is there with you every step of the way. And I hope that resonates, because I'm getting chills all over.
Yeah, and I started getting kind of emotional myself.
Yeah.
And none of the tarot cards were calling to me, but I'm in the process of going through all my decks. I need to sell some, but one of them that I just looked at, I forgot I even had it until this morning. And it was this one, which is the Mediumship Training Deck by John Holland. And I have only looked through this once, but it called to me. That's why.
Oh, yes. I'd love to see that.
And I got 2 cards for you, Mel, that I think are coming out. I think they're from your brother, and it's saying it's time to heal. He wants you to heal. I'm not sure if that's the sadness, if that's something else, a physical, something he wants you to heal. He's saying, look at those hands. He's reaching out. It's time for you to heal. Mm-hmm. And the other one I pulled out, I think this is such a beautiful card. Nurturing thyself. You need to nurture yourself as well. He wants you to nurture yourself. He wants you to heal.
I'm just like, I think he's really here. And,
yeah, I felt that immediately too when I saw the question.
Thank you, Mel's brother, for being here.
Cold chills here from like the top of my head.
Yeah, I mean, they're all over. Yes, and she says she thinks she thought she felt him near in death. That is him. Yeah. He wants you to know it's him. Talk to him. He's there, and he's listening to you. Happy tears, good.
Yeah.
So I hope that was just everything you needed to hear.
I know he is healed now, and I am so glad. Right.
And so for me pulling that wolf, and then Candy pulled a wolf card for you. I don't know if you saw that, Mel, but
Yeah.
So let that know that when you see a wolf image or a wolf that's not in a natural, obvious way, that's just another sign that he's there with you. You know, I don't know if you live in the wilderness, but sometimes when you say, oh, if you see a butterfly, that's them, it's not the butterfly, because you see butterflies everywhere. It's the butterfly that happens, like when Nancy had a dragonfly follow her through the shopping store. It's when things happen in an unusual, an unexpected situation. That's the message that they are there with you. Okay.
That Mel, if you want to do a shadow card, you want me to get a divine animal for you. Looks like wolves are popping up everywhere, but you never know. You might have another one, or we can do a unicorn for you if you'll put that in. And Jackie, if you don't mind, and I don't know, I'm not know she's still here, unless there's something pulled her away. But if you don't mind, and if Ian wants to help as moderators, if you could maybe let me know who the next person, and if you can find the question, that would be awesome too. Because I'm just having a little bit trouble scrolling here.
Yeah. But Pamela is next, and I believe she's after Pam.
Yeah, I'm next. Okay, yeah, Pamela. Okay, Pamela, can you retype your question in for me, if you don't mind? I'm looking. That was strong, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was unexpected. Thank you, though.
I've never been a part of anything like that.
That was, thank you. I just, thank you.
Okay, so Mel, we're just waiting for your answer. What you like there?
General.
As far as shadow.
General for Oh, Matt. Oh, yeah, we haven't done that yet. Sorry, Mel. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's the shadow or a unicorn or an animal.
Shadow. She wants a shadow.
Shadow. Okay. Yeah. And again, I'm thinking of your brother. I can just feel his presence too. Like that top of my head was starting to get cold chills. So I don't know exactly what that means, but all imbalances begin within your own heart and mind, the two of shadows.
So let go of his rough life. And know, it's going to be the old cliche, and I have a story for the old cliches that I won't go into yet, but I've said them on another live. I did a unexpected mediumship reading for a special needs person who'd passed, and the reading was about releasing earthly limitations. So he's released those, so you should be comfortable in knowing that. And again, like Scott says, you have some healing to do, but he's there with you to help heal that.
Yeah, I got that very strongly too, Ginger, about the healing that is. And I know Mel said something about that she knows that he is healed. I feel like he's saying that there's healing that you need to do. But that's just my, take that for a grain of salt. I'm new at this, but that's just what I
We miss our departed ones like no tomorrow. It hurts when we miss them. And it's so cliche to say they're with us. And it's not the same. But just knowing that they're with us and we can talk to them at any time brings some comfort and releases the heaviness.
Right.
Bye, Ben. Ben says he's in.
Oh, Ben. Okay. See you tomorrow.
Thank you so much for coming. Oh, lovely to meet you too, Ben. I think I friended him. I don't know if I have him in the hollow yet.
Oh, you have to.
I'll have to invite him.
If he has, or let me rephrase this. If you have a thing in there, because he can get into some groups because he's new to Facebook. So if you have the thing in there where it says you have to be on Facebook for at least a year, it won't let him in.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, and it was. I didn't
Is
even know
that a
that
new
it
thing?
defaults to that. I think.
Well, I do know we're friends on Facebook, so I think because we're friends, I might be able to invite him in. Oh, Pamela.
Pamela wants a general too. Is it okay if I go first because I just had one fall out?
Absolutely.
Like knock
I'm
me in
just
the
now
toe.
starting to shuffle.
Yeah, knock me
I
in
had
the
to
toe.
sip.
Sip, yeah.
Woo.
And I hope you guys can still hear me okay with my crackly throat because he was backwards. Why is that? Okay, that's the next one. But yeah, I had to switch because my phone was dying, so I had to plug in my charger so I don't have my headphones on. So I hope you guys can hear me okay. Thank you, Jonna. Thank you so much for coming, and Ben as well. Yes, sip, okay. Here, Candy.
Thank you, Candy.
Make sure you see the. You probably saw the same one then.
Yeah, the intentions were to have it up during spring, and then the what's that thing that happens? That's the Murphy's Law, Mercury in retrograde. And I thought, okay, I'm not starting this channel during the retrograde.
Right. I think I did start mine during Mercury retrograde. Yeah. It was an experience.
Oh, okay, Pamela.
Okay. So I've got, this is the one that hit me in the foot. The Eight of Swords. This is interesting to start out with. For me, the Eight of Swords is almost like, I don't want to call it my first definition was like the jail card, right? Like, but it's more like
Jailhouse
mental, because swords are mental. Swords is in what you're thinking. That you may have some things that you feel are tying you down, maybe, and you feel that you're thinking that maybe. But the second one tells me the King of Cups. This is my favorite card in any deck. This is my soul card. But anyway, this card is all about emotional mastery. And if you're feeling this, that you're kind of stuck in your head, you're maybe your thoughts are taking over when maybe they're not true. Maybe that they're just, how you have kind of your monkey mind. That's what I'm seeing. You have kind of your monkey mind, and it might be that it's just giving you kind of. I see how her head is, and she's leaning back like that.
Oh,
yeah,
damsel in distress.
Like, it's like something that you think is going on. I don't think it's maybe as big as you think it is. Of course, it is to you, but it can be overcome because this is a card of hope, man. This is a card of mastering your emotions and being in charge. And Ginger, what you got?
I was trying to read through the comments. Yeah, we all get caught up in that. But it is ourselves doing that to each other. So once you're out of that moment, are you messing with Corbin?
I was waving at her. At them, I'm sorry.
At them, yep.
I'm going to do that.
Yes. Okay. So, but you got the Eight of Wands. So I believe there's a message coming to you that will probably help you free you from that mental prison that you're kind of in right now. And if it's over decision making stuff, again with that sacred pause, really, I've just learned this recently that when we're in challenging times, it's probably the universe telling us to take that pause so that we don't stumble and fall. So Eight of Wands, of course, is about that message, and it's almost looking like it's going to come from within. And I'm going to back that up with, you got this beautiful moon card. Look at that moon card. I love that moon card.
That is really pretty.
So, that's all about that inner divine wisdom that's within us all. And if you just pause long enough to let that come out, and it's about the mystery. I just love Halloween's coming, so that's just making me think of mystery, and just I love the mystery and divine, that veil that's there, that's coming forward with this equinox. The moon, it's one of my favorite cards. A lot of people see the moon as fears and dreads, and it's illumination and shadows, the yin and the yang. And so you just be open and aware of your surroundings, so then you wouldn't be afraid of the shadow, because the illumination of that. This is the Mystic Masters. I don't have the box with me. The Mystic Masters from Danny Mystic. Love her stuff. Love it. It's just, I get such deep messages from this deck. But the illumination of the moon, sometimes we do most of our thinking at night. And if we get too much time to ourselves, then we get lost in thought. But for me, this is asking you to take that sacred pause and center yourself and get in touch with your intuition, and let your intuition guide you making these right decisions that you seem to be faced with. Okay, I got to pull another card, Nine of Wands. Okay, so looks like you're going through some tough times, but you're persevering through this. And the Nine of Wands is about taking a pause before you take your action, before you go further. Gain your strength, get your strategy together before you move forward, and just trust in that intuition to guide you. I hope that helps.
Yeah, I hope that resonates. And I just put a message in there. Pamela, if you let me know.
Next.
Who's next?
Ishi.
Oh, good. All right. So, yeah, I'm. You must be ahead of me.
No, I just remembered that after Ishi, I think Michelle. I don't know.
Do you know
somehow my memory's working?
Do you know she asked a specific question?
That I don't know.
And Pamela, we're not forgetting you for your animal. Okay. So, Ishi, can you type your question in there for us?
Yeah, she's wanting a strategy.
Oh, I see something. Okay. So this is for Pamela. We're going to do a divine animal. It just came out. Oh. Bison. And it says ritual.
The moon ritual. Isn't the new moon coming up?
I think so. So actually, Ginger, this is one I'm not very familiar with, so I'm going to refer to you on this one.
On the bison?
Yeah, it's bison, and it says ritual.
How it says ritual. Relate? Well, I'm going to say, since I pulled that moon card and the new moon is coming up, use that time. Look up, if you don't already do a new moon ritual, look up some new moon rituals. And the new moon is about manifesting. So I'm going to see in my little handy dandy animal book that I have. Let's see. Of course, there's not a bison in it.
I have one too. Let me see if it's in mine. That's a good idea.
Think that. Well, don't you have the guidebook to that, Scott?
I do.
Okay.
Let me get that.
Don't be afraid to look through a guidebook, especially on oracle cards.
Yep, I got it.
Rituals. So to get you out of that state of mind, find a ritual that'll keep your mind focused on the ritual, and it'll help you clear your mind, gain clarity. And I think you should do it on the new moon.
Also, I got that this is number 35. So if that's the number, maybe you want to write that down. And it says ritual: live with authenticity and peace. Do not live how others people wish you to live. Your life is yours. Bringing the peace of ritual into our lives can heal us. Nurture yourself and develop habits that are beneficial and useful for you and your family. I don't think I need to even add anything.
Right.
I hope that resonated.
I think that's awesome advice for all of us, actually. All right. Ishi wants to know, what advice do her guides have for her on a best step forward for this month?
Guys, for a best step forward. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let you go first. She was asking which deck I have. Divine Animals Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
You can get it on Amazon.
I might have to get it. Another blessing and a curse, Amazon. Ishi.
Yes.
Like to know how best to move forward this month for Ishi, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
They say one step in front of the other. I'm just kidding. Okay, we got the Ace of Wands. I love it. Ooh, here we go. I was reading Pamela's.
Yeah.
Another Ace of Wands. We had this earlier.
Yeah.
All right, that new path is opening up for you, Ishi, using all that creativity and fire that you have within you. And it looks like it to me, with this particular card, because artists have their own story in them, it's something that is good for partnership. Good collaborative thing in there for you. So it's telling you a new path, a door of opportunity is opening for you, and it resonates with you. Don't hesitate to walk through this. Now, this is the Five of Cups. Now, these are the ones where I look to the art. Fives obviously are challenging. This might be an emotionally challenging decision for you to make because, but it could also be about missing someone. So you might be thinking of a loved one who's passed. And just if you are and it's bringing sorrow because you miss them, just like with the other, don't let that sorrow consume you, but going forward. But this is also telling me to take these cups that you have that are full, these ideas that you have are in these cups, and go forward with these ideas that you have on this new path. And I'm going to pull that third card because I have to. The Emperor.
Oh.
You are large and in charge, Ishi. So you are in charge of your own destination here. You have that leadership quality within you that I personally know you have anyways. You have that intellect, you have the strategies, you have that creativity that would benefit wherever you're going, what path you're going to move forward to. And it's just use that fire within you, and I know you have that intuition to get you going there. So how to best move forward? Get your strategy together.
Mm-hmm.
Get that creativity, and then you can move forward with that. Dun, 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 dun.
So going right off of what you said, moving forward, how about the chariot?
I love it.
And
the Emperor and his chariot.
Oh yeah. So we were talking earlier about, and not in this slide, in another one, about the chariot card and how in the Rider-Waite Smith, it's like it's stuck. The sphinxes, if I'm saying that right, they're not moving. Right, you have to kind of push them forward. But he was saying, Mitch was saying that he loves the horses when they're actually moving.
Right.
This is a forward motion. Well, these are moving. You can see right there. I'm pointing right. Look how he is moving forward. So it's telling me you're on the right path. Chariots for water. So your emotions, I think, are on the right path. Like Ginger said, you have it within you. And what is the result? This card is what I pulled for you as the final 10 of Pentacles. How beautiful is that? Abundance. It's going to be abundance. It's going to be greater than you than you even think it might be, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So, go ahead, Ginger. Sorry.
Well, no, Jezebel was saying, that was a very dark image of that Five of Cups. That's why I thought there's something that's causing a little bit of sorrow, whether it's in the decision or missing a loved one. And there are not cups in this image. It's somebody who's near the water, so that I got the watery cups from that, and we know 5 cups in traditional Rider-Waite is 3 cups down, 2 standing. So that's why I told her pick up those cups, so that flow and creativity that I know Ishi has, to help her move forward and move away from what's drawing her back and keeping her back. But yeah, that's a true card. That's sorrow. Yeah.
Love that.
She wants a unicorn, Scott.
Awesome. Yeah,
That's just not an Ishi thing at all.
It's not. Well, let me just pull one out from no. All right. Right, here we go. These are beautiful backs too, if you haven't seen this deck before. Look at the colors. I just love it. Ishi, let's pull you a card. You know what? This first one came out really strong on top, so I'm just going to go with it. Is it one? Yep, one card. Ooh. So you got partnership. And it says teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team.
Yeah, didn't I say something about partnership in that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did in the wands.
Yeah.
We're right on track, aren't we? And look again at the forward motion. I'm going backwards because it's string backwards, but the forward motion of this.
Is that a Mickey Mouse Band-Aid?
It sure is. I don't know what I did not mean to do.
Mickey!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I did not mean to flip you off, Ginger. But
Oh, that's too funny.
Okay, let's see.
All right, so Ishi mentioned imposter syndrome. What do you mean, Ishi?
Imposter syndrome?
Does she have imposter syndrome? I don't think
Recreative stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Well, I know she has a lot of creativity and creative energy within her. She's a very imaginative, creative, and to me, ingenious person. And not that I know anything about her, but imposter syndrome, not. No. She is genuine and authentic. And you keep pointing your finger at me. How rude.
You know what? I had to turn it around so to plug in the battery. So it looks like I'm pointing. I'm sorry about that. I forget where the camera's at because I had to turn it around. It's down here now. So sorry about been looking at you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I see where you're at. All right, so Jezebel is next. I would like a reading on how to move out of this loneliness feeling I've had for way too long.
Aww.
Feeling very disconnected from other humans.
Oh, I'm kind of with you on that one, hon. I'm being disconnected from humans, but as I spoke of earlier about these ethereal friends I have here on the Ethernet, you guys have been my support system, and I thank you for that. So I hope we can do the same for you, Jezebel. That is a great question.
Would you like to go first, Ginger?
Okay, so she wants to know how to move out of the loneliness. Sometimes other people's readings resonate, and I just can't help but to wonder if that 5 of Cups that I pulled on Ishi's reading was also where Jezebel is at. So we need to move you out of a place of sorrow or disappointment. That's for Jezebel, please. Thank you. How best to move forward for her out into the light? Okay. Oh. All right. So I pulled this card for me this morning. So it's just so appropriate that I just said, I can feel you where you're at right now. Okay. So this is 5 of coins, but in this image, Scott, can you take down her?
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we
This
go.
is such a powerful image to me, because when we're in our state of challenges, whether it's health, our material world around us, or just the world around us in general, look, you have your guides supporting you, carrying you through. It's almost like that Footprints in the Sand poem, where the man said, you know, you say you've always been with me, but where were you during those times? And he said, that's not your footprints. Those are my footprints. And I was carrying you through these times. So you have the love and support of people around you, Jezebel, that are here to help you through these challenging times. Please call upon any of us. Yeah. This 4 of Swords is, you're in a place where you need some healing done right now. And again, look for the support of others around you to help you, some guidance, even, you know, talking with people. You get messages from other people's situations and them trying to help you. You get messages even from somebody else's conversations that you overhear, commercials, signs. But this is truly telling you to take some time and rest and heal. Do something that's going to bring you healing. And again, this new moon that's coming up, maybe there's a ritual that help you with some deep healing and rest, and that'll bring you forward. And I also have the Hangman. Oh my goodness. So again, I said earlier, so this must really be a theme about the universe. When we're in our challenges, taking a sacred pause. We need to take time out for ourselves and to heal for ourselves. But when we lose faith in humanity, we have to remember there are those out there who are still wanting to help others, who are still compassionate, who are still loving and respectful, and to try to find that tribe and be with that tribe. And I feel this community is very much that tribe. And I had to pull another one, the Queen of Cups. So once you're done with your healing, or start your healing process, bless you anyway. You are this queen in your own space. You're making your own space. When you're doing this healing, create your own, what am I trying to say here? Queens create their own space. This is telling me create your own space of healing. Have a sacred space in your home where you can maybe go and meditate. This new moon that's coming up, do a ritual for healing, and ask your guides to help you with this healing. And Archangel Raphael is the archangel of healing. Ask for him to restore your faith in humanity. Humanity. But as in others, please reach out to us, because we're all here to support each other. And then within this healing, you'll regain the connection to source, connection to your guides, that you'll be able to hear them better and communicate with them better, and they'll be able to assist you better. And I hope that wasn't such a senseless rambling. It's just
actually, it makes perfect sense into the cards that I pulled. So I got the 4 of Wands.
Oh.
So right here, and I wanted to tell you, you'll see in the next one, you've got a moon, Jezebel, in each card, and the next one you do as well. So there's moons in all these cards, even though they're not moony cards. I know that's a word, but so with the 4 of Wands, that tells me, just like Ginger was saying, you are going to find this harmony, right? But you're going to find it by finding someone else that's going to help you through. And I'm thinking that because we have the King of Swords, again, you got your moon up here. Pointing right. So something with the moon is going on really strong for you to manifest this, but manifesting is coming through again because King of Swords is the master of thought, right? And making sure that your thoughts are, in the right place, that you're thinking that maybe I'm almost feeling that you may be thinking you're lonely, and you do feel that way, and that's legitimate. However, I'm thinking that maybe you just are looking at it where it could be imaginative, where you really do have that help and support around you, like Ginger was saying about the community. So I think you just need to reach out and
yeah, and your question was how to move out of that loneliness feeling. Reach out. That's how.
Yeah.
Reach out to us. We're all here. I'm looking at all these loving comments.
Yeah.
We're all here for each other, and that's why I love this community.
Yeah, look at them holding each other and embracing.
Beautiful. And she says that she feels like she needs to put a water feature in her sacred space, and I agree with that. Water, healing waters. You can't. Actually, I just started. I've known of this ritual. Asha Light Eagle talked about when you're in the shower. I'm going to start doing this after a hard week, is taking some salt, and it doesn't matter what kind of salt, and start with your crown chakra and just go through the ritual of chakra cleansing, and then have the healing waters, picturing it a white light healing throughout your whole inner being and flushing away all that does not serve your highest good. And that's really helping me raise my vibrations a little more, because I was in a dark place. And healing waters, I can't say more about that. That's just awesome.
Yeah, in fact, we went, me and a few of the others that are in the group went into, I was doing a live, and then Asha started getting messages, and she started freezing on my internet. So she opened it up on her channel, and the messages that were coming through were
amazing?
Just crazy. Like the 3 to 4 people that were in there, we knew exactly who she was talking about, was watching over us, sad messages for us. It was just amazing. So Asha's amazing.
I love her.
All right. And let's see. Animal card. Okay. I didn't mean to cut in, Ginger. I didn't know if
you didn't cut in.
Sure, you're good. If you want to add anything while I shut here.
No. I was just reading through the comments.
Awesome. Yeah, there are. Thank you guys for being so loving and supportive. I really appreciate it.
Hey. I'm sorry. If she's making fun of me with my sore skull. I had such a horrible week one week that I was scrubbing that salt in. And by the time I got to my throat chakra, I'm like, Ginger, you don't have to scrub so hard. And the next morning when I was repeating the ritual, when I put the salt on my head, I had a little spot stinging. I scrubbed a little too hard. I wanted that energy out of me.
All right, so Jezebel, I couldn't have even thought of a better card, and it just came right out for you. Your animal is the jaguar, and it says release.
I love it.
So how about that loneliness? Release that loneliness, because that is, see how this person is looking down. It's just telling me you're not lonely. You have people, you have spirits, you have maybe a huge jaguar is your spirit animal. That's a tough cookie right there.
Yeah.
That I would not want to mess with. And that is part of you, I believe. So, what does the jaguar do? Find your tribe, find your pride. Your pride, not like, waving flags, but your pride of lions, your pride of tigers, your pride of jaguars. Find your, what do you say?
My hair went wild on me.
Oh, you look great. But yeah, that's what it's telling me, Jezebel, is release. And yeah, the loneliness will will cease, because I think I think loneliness and fear, and I go through them all the time. But in the back of my mind, I kind of know, like that King of Swords thing, I know that that's not true. And I think that's so important that we ask ourselves, is this true, the way I'm feeling? And why am I feeling this way? And is it the truth? And if it's not the truth, what is? Well, maybe that you're a big bad beast.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
And they're such a regal animal. I just love the jaguar.
Yeah, it is. So let's see. I think we got 2 more, and then my voice is starting to go a little bit, so I may cut it off if you don't care, Ginger, after the 2.
I'm loving this. We're going on 6 o'clock, and I just appreciate you all, and I'm glad you're enjoying this. It was just great.
So we're going to do Michelle and then Candy.
Okay, perfect.
And I'm looking for Michelle's question, if anybody can help.
Yeah, Michelle, type your question in again.
I haven't seen one from Michelle. I hope she's
I'm going to get that belt sander out next time for my chakras.
What is it now?
But I'll get the belt sander next time.
Oh, yeah.
Scrub them chakras clean.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so yeah, she's getting ready to make a huge life change and would love some guidance and what to focus on. Okay, perfect. All right, so Michelle and her big life changes. She's contemplating big life changes.
And she said specifically, what elements should I focus on during this change?
Oh, these shuffled beautifully, whoever was asking about the Mystic Masters. All right, Michelle. What do we have, Michelle? Swords. Oh, you got the King and Queen of Swords. Oops.
Oh, wow.
So obviously you need to focus on the air element.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Okay, so you do have that power within you. Okay. So the air element obviously is about the power of the mind, the power of the thought. Take this new moon and really throw in your manifestations, your intentions, and work on those. And it just looks like you're just at the top of that, where you're top of the court. Yeah, court, king and queen. So that's the balance of the feminine and masculine energies here as well. So keep in balance there, and rely on that divine connection and using your intuition, and make your decisions with clear, focused energy. And so definitely the air element. And just she's so confident, and so I love that.
She is, yeah.
That looks like Michelle to me. Michelle, look at that. That looks like you. She is so confident. You know, sometimes we don't think we're confident in ourselves, but I see this. I admire Michelle because she takes on life on her own, does adventures on her own. And I'm very, I love that about her. And I wish I was more like that, because I keep myself imprisoned of my fear of going out and doing the world by myself. But she's been on awesome adventures because she has that confidence. What you guys
right. Well, I was trying to, because each, major arcana kind of corresponds to an element, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the magician, I think it does have a specific one,
but it's air.
It has all 4 in there in every card I've ever seen. But if anybody knows, that would be great. I can't think of what it is right now. I used to know.
Somebody Google it. Is
What is the
magician
element?
air? Well, no. Oh my God, Scott! Isn't he just all elements? He's
It's
got
all
all the
elements.
elements on the table.
They're all, yeah, that's what I said. They all are there, but
Really?
I think there's one that corresponds.
Yeah.
I don't know if that even matters though, because they're all here.
Thank you,
They're all
Jackie.
here. So it's showing me that, you know, you've got that, you've got everything you need, right, to manifest. This is all about manifesting, this magician card. You got everything you need to manifest what you need, what you want, what your heart's desire is. And ironically enough, I've
Dun,
got the
dun,
Queen
dun.
of Swords as well. So you are definitely, it is definitely air. And I know you asked about communication. I do see communication in the air element, for sure, that it belongs there. But look how confident her card was. Look how confident this girl. She's just like, I'm a bad bitch. I don't care, right?
She is.
She just got that attitude that I love, you know, about a strong female power, strong divine feminine. I'm getting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Look how I think she's just stunning. And also, you got moons going on again. So maybe something going on with moons.
There's a moon through the entire deck.
Oh, you should.
And that's probably why I like it so much too.
Yeah, there is. And well, yeah, just about everyone. Yeah, you're right.
My ears are hurting.
And so let's see. Which card did you want? It does look like me. They're great.
She is a bad bitch. You want unicorns, shadow, or what was the other one?
Animal.
Animal. Shadow, she says. She's not afraid of her shadow.
All right, let's go to the shadow cards.
What's the hidden message?
Like I said, there are some 2 rainbows in here, and the rest are shadows, so we never know what we're going to get.
I'm just going to say it out loud. This has been fun, Scott. Thank you.
Yes, I mean,
2 hours, it's rare. The only 2-hour lives I've ever been in with Kelly Fitzgerald on her deck reviews. I love it. And Candy's next.
Okay, Candy.
Wonderful.
We're going to end out with a bang with Candy. All right, so what I got, Michelle, is the 2 of shadows. All imbalances begin within your own heart and mind. So again, we got the mind, right? So the mind is the air element. I'm thinking that someone's trying to tell you that it is beginning in your mind. Is an air type of element. So you're asking specifically for that element.
I will speak for her. She is in that internal of wanting to do what her heart wants, but she's got to think things through. And it's just such a
heart and mind, it says.
Yeah.
Heart and mind. I know that's
I was going to say that's a 2 of Wands thing, you know. Making decisions, balancing that heart and mind. But I just recently, someone made a perfect analogy of that is your heart and your mind are aligned. So use this new moon energy, I think, to align your heart and mind. Make them in alignment.
I agree.
We all do, Michelle.
I hope that resonated
Especially
with you, Michelle.
Okay. All right. Someone said, thinking that this would be a fantastic regular slot. I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
We're having, I am too. I'm loving it. Oh, and Mel says you too, Maker. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Candy, I believe this is her question here. New directions. What to know and focus on in this shift, in the shift of directions.
All right. Candy sees. Paths before her. What is the energy? I have one more.
Ew.
Okay, Candy. Okay. Love it. Okay. What to know and focus on in the shift. Oh, wow. You want to go? You want me to go?
I'll let you go if you're ready.
Okay, yeah. So, because I got the 2 of coins, I'm thinking there's 2 new directions that you can be taking. You know, two of coins is all about that balance. So just as long as you're learning to balance the adulting with the I want to enjoy life and take self-care, please do take self-care, because that is so important. And it's the only way we can push on, if you think about it, is to have that inner self-care. There's ships out on the horizon here in this picture. And so, so I think that's telling me something is coming in for you, if you don't know it already. And then I have 2 pages for you. I have the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. So again, I'm going to say the 2. You got 2 opportunities coming your way that are new opportunities for you. And one of them is about... These 2 just merged together for me in about divine communication. And I think you need to, I think you need to move forward with some sort of divine path. Show your divine skills. Share your divine skills and help others. Because I know you've had some wonderful advice in these live readings as well. So Page of Swords, new beginnings, new ideas, new thoughts are coming to you. And somehow it's related to water, because you got the cups and you got the ships coming in on another over here. And Page of Cups, it's, you know, that little fishy in that cup, it's not in here. Music, I just see, you know, whatever you're going to be doing, have music playing in the background, because it's going to help with the flow and your creativity. And oh my God, you're such a wonderful artist, by the way. I'm just loving what I'm seeing. So, are you creating your art through channeling? If you're not, that's a message I just came through, that you're going to be doing channeling artwork, if that makes sense. There's something more with these ships, and I can't think of it right now, but there is something more with these 2 ships coming in. So, but I just see you creating artwork through channeling, and it's having that right music in the background. So it could be the songs of the guides and angels behind you as well, guiding you to. I just got my little goose bimbles. Oh, okay, Scott, what do you have?
Yeah, that's great. So I pulled the cards, and then I keep the little handy reality check thing, and I wanted to get clarifiers for these, and they're the same cards, but they just give you more of a definition. So I just want to read these definition, because I think it's just going to resonate. So I pulled the Hierophant for you as then your next card. Okay, and what I've got here is
that is my favorite Hierophant. I'm sorry, I don't.
No, let's look at it.
He's just so handsome, and he's like my
cute. Yeah, he's a young Hierophant too. I don't know if that means anything to you, but
pirate ship.
Candy, a pirate's coming for you.
Hey, you need to go to the Renaissance Fair. That's it. With the loot.
Oh, good.
The loot, Renaissance Fair. I'm telling you. You're going to meet yourself a pirate.
And it says only conform if it aligns with your perspective. Like, I know just Candy by talking to, you know, people in the community, how much they get out of your channel. Like, you're different than everybody else. And I'm thinking this is like saying don't conform, only conform if it aligns with your perspective, keeping your true self, because that is what everyone is connecting with. Like, the differences that you may think that you have is what's making you unique. That's what I've got from that. Ginger, you're laughing at something. What's going on?
Well, Candy's like, ooh, bring on that hot pirate.
Right.
But she said she just set up an art studio up in her caravan so that she can paint near the sea with the sound of the ocean behind her. So that's awesome. Gerald wants to know, but I don't know how to either. I don't know if he wants to know if you can do a single layout to see the cards.
I don't know how to do that yet. Renee's
do you know? Does somebody somebody say in the chat how to? What's the magic button for that?
Yeah, Renee's going to teach me all that tomorrow.
Yeah,
or in the next couple of days.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Gerald. I do not know. Was that Gerald? Is Gerald still here?
Yeah, Gerald popped back in.
Popping back in. All right. So I had one more card for you, Candy. And did you have 2 pages?
Yep.
Which ones were they?
Cups and Swords.
And I have Pentacles.
I thought you were going to say that. Wonderful. And look at that. The ocean behind her.
Yeah.
Or in front of her. Beside of her.
And it's kind of misty, isn't it?
That's beautiful.
So maybe there's a mist over.
That's just a beautiful
mist. Over something. But this tells me that it's right there for you to grab. And from this deck, the reality check, it says your choices today will determine how life is tomorrow.
Dun, dun, dun,
there you go. Page of Pentacles. Got 3 pages. And I know you're very familiar with the tarot, so you can figure, Figure
it out yourself.
Figure it out. No, I'm just saying that. But yeah, it's about learning. Pages about learning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Getting there. But everything just seems to be in alignment with these cards.
I think that's the perfect word. Alignment. And this is such an artistic deck that was just perfect. A perfect. I don't know about you, Candy. I thought that was a perfect message for you.
That's funny.
I don't know, Scott. Have you seen some of her artwork? Go to her channel.
I need to see more of Candy stuff, and I feel bad that I haven't. So I'm going to definitely try to spread myself out a little bit more. And I've seen one of her videos. It was amazing. But I hear all the time about how much she touches like other people. They're like, oh, she just touched me so much because she's so different. Yeah, but it's in a wonderful way. So. Yeah. So, Candy, do you want a animal? Would you like a unicorn or a shadow card? I have a feeling I know what she's going to choose, but I can't.
Unicorn. Let's choose for her. Unicorn. No, I'm just kidding. Candy wants she's got all shucks going on. Candy, unicorn, animal card, or shadow card? Unicorn.
Unicorn. Awesome. And I just want to before we go, thank you, Jackie, so much for putting up all these channels. Like she just I don't know how she does this.
Yeah. She's got a magic wand there.
You're amazing, my dear. You know that.
Hi, Swan Spirit. She's been listening in the background.
Hey, Swan Spirit. That's I'm afraid to say the name. I think it's Amanda, but I could be wrong. Hey, Swan. We'll just say, hey, Swan Spirit. All right. So the last card of the day is for Candy, a unicorn popping out. I'm just waiting for it. Candy, you got freedom. Oh, this is a beautiful card. Freedom. Live wild and free. Choose your freedom. claim your independence. Look how beautiful that is.
That's her. That's her. That's
That
beautiful.
independence, right? Not only conform if it aligns with your perspective, right? You're doing you girl, you're doing it right because so many people are resonating with you.
Yeah.
And if you haven't been told that, you've been told today. And I only tell what I see and hear, and that's the truth. And that you're resonating with people. You're special.
It's the truth, and we're sticking to it.
Absolutely. Live wild and free. Choose your freedom. Claim your independence. Be your own true self, even if that's a flying horse.
When horses fly.
Of course, when pigs fly, yeah.
One.
All right. Just seeing if there's any last things that we need to.
I think we should choose an oracle card for the collective.
I love that. I'll let you do that.
And I'm going to go to my spirit oracle. I know you don't want to see any more new things, but oh my God, the artwork in this.
Oh yeah,
Candy, I recommend you get this if you don't have it. And I want to pull a collective for all of us. I want to thank everybody for being here, the support, the love. You don't know how much it means to me. It speaks to my heart, and I appreciate each and every one of you, your friendships, your energies. Just, I just love you guys.
Yeah.
So a message for the collective, for these beautiful souls. A divine message. What can I communicate to these beautiful souls? Please and thank you. Okay. Oh, we got the Dolphin Spirit. It's all about connection, harmony, and play. Just what I've been saying about this group and community.
Connection, harmony, and play. Yes. Oh, I love that. I love it. Love it.
A lot of water element today. Have you noticed that?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. So,
and you know what just came to my mind?
We're all one big pod.
Yes. You know what just came to my mind? And I just had to turn around to look at him, and he was looking straight at me.
That's a dolphin.
This is a dolphin. Yeah, I've had this for at least like 20 years. I believe my mom passed it down. It's a glass dolphin.
Is it? Oh, wow. That's beautiful. You know, dolphins are such a close-knit family, and they, you know, pretty soon we're all going to be communicating telepathically, and we just all know each other and know each other's feelings and in our hearts and our desires and just everything. And I think we're just one big, beautiful family, one big, beautiful community.
Yeah.
Going with the flow. I love you guys.
I agree completely. Yeah, I agree completely. And if you don't mind me doing a little promo, so me and Ben are getting together tomorrow morning at 9:00 a.m. Jackie put in the live, or put in the link there for you. But we are doing, and I don't want to have it right here in front of me. But if you like anything to do with the hippie movement or the 60s, 70s, anything like that.
I'm the last of the flower children.
You're going to want to see the Groovy Way Tarot. And even if you just love, if you're not into that era and you love colors, this has got an expanding. And it's from the same creators of the Black Light Tarot. So we will be doing that at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning and showing you that full deck. So if you'd like to come, I'd love to have you. And if you would like to subscribe to my channel, if you haven't yet, there's some first timers in here. I'd love for you to do that and ring my bell. But more importantly, make sure you're supporting this lady right here and going to her channel, liking and subscribing. And I know she's you have such an awesome future ahead of you, and you're going to touch so many people, and I know you're already doing that. So thank you for being on my channel. Thank you for touching me.
Thank you for having me.
Because you did that for me. You brought me from a kind of a chaotic state where I was like, how am I going to do readings for all these people? To a calm.
Scott, it just flowed naturally through you, and I think you did awesome. I think it was just an awesome day. It obviously was awesome because it would have ended after 30 minutes if it weren't. I mean, you did great, and we're on 2 hours and 20 minutes here.
Yeah.
I think you did an awesome job.
Thank you so much.
To Scott.
And thank you all. And thanks for, again, like Ginger said, of just being so supportive of us. I really appreciate everyone. So I guess we will thank you, Jackie, again. We will wrap it up. And Jennifer, you want to stay with me for a second when we're done?
Yes.
And again, thank you all. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And we'll see you hopefully tomorrow morning. All right. Love and light.
Love you all.